Now, everyone knows that United States of America is a corporation. Why is everyone not going out to these politicians and pulling up these codes out of their federal documents that states that Washington, D.C., or the United States of America is foreign to America? So why are we participating in a foreign corporation that is foreign from Americans? We're not supposed to be participating in this. They are foreign. They have you believing you're a U.S. citizen, so that way you don't believe that they are foreign and don't belong in America. Their politics belongs in Washington, D.C. Their United States, corporate United States of America control only belongs in Washington, D.C. It's in their fucking federal documents. They are not a part of America. They are not to be controlling the American people. And is not supposed to be on American soil. They need to take all their damn bases and put them all in Washington, D.C. because that's where they belong. Washington, D.C. is their headquarters inside of a foreign country. It's just a piece of land, an island, that is inside of a foreign country and has no business ruling over and controlling the American people. It does not say they have that in the U.S. Constitution. There is no America. There is no American. There is no the people. None of that's in the U.S. Constitution. It's all for that corporation. They had to create a new constitution that's for the corporation. It's a corporate constitution. And they don't have to abide by it. They don't want to because there's nothing in it that says the American people has the right to force them to obey it. It just says this is it. There ain't no, this is what the persons in the United States government, the citizens in the United States government in Washington, D.C. is to obey. To protect America and the American people. They don't belong in this country. Stop voting for them and tell them to get the hell out. Tell all these politicians, go move to Washington, D.C. if you want to be in there. Because that's where you belong. That's where you rule. There's not supposed to be governors. In the United States Constitution, the 17th Amendment wasn't created until the people rose up because they found out there was corruption in the government because of governors that were created for the states that were created. There was no governors of colonies. Look it up and prove me wrong. There was not one colony governor. Not one. The president was the governor. The president, everything. Until there got to be too many people and then too much corruption and too much control that they're not supposed to have. Too much occupation. They're occupying America. Washington, D.C. needs to be eliminated and split up or turned or just we become America. It needs to be eliminated. All the states that they created to work for them, for the governors, their governors, it all goes through the government. It's not separate. The states are not separate. If the governor or the government is in control of elections of governors for the states, it's supposed to be separate. They're not separate. from the government. They are the government. States of the government. We need to eliminate this crap. This is how we become free and get our freedoms back under the American Declaration of Independence. That's what we Americans are supposed to go by. That's our rules and laws and whatever. Washington, D.C. has theirs. Codes, regulations. They cannot make law and enforce it upon even the U.S. citizens. But to be a U.S. citizen, you have to swear an oath to become a U.S. citizen, an agent of the state, a person of the United States, an employee of the United States, that's a person, one of the personnel of the United States government, not of America. They're not of America. The United States of America is a label, like you put on a business, a corporation. We do not need them and not supposed to have them. Because they're against our rights. We're not supposed to have controllers, kings, presidents, leaders, rulers. Washington, D.C. is to have that. All other countries, land foreign to America can have all of that. America's supposed to be different. We're not supposed to have a leader. We the people, individually, are the leaders of our own self. No man is to have a higher claim over another unless you want one to have that. And you want it, participating in this stuff. When you say you want to be free, you can't be free if you want democracy in a country that's supposed to be under a republic. You are dumb. You are stupid. You know this. And then you keep wanting it. And it ain't 85% of Americans that want that, that are wanting to vote for Trump. It's 85% of the voters. The minority. Less than 30% is voting in these elections. All the rest was fake votes. Over 50% was fake votes. Because they rigged the machine so they can keep running them. They rigged the machine so they keep running them. They don't care about you. And you don't want to see it. And walk away. They got you. They got you. They got a string wrapped around your mind that just making you want to have it. Want to believe you gotta have it. They got themselves attached to you. So you can't detach yourself from them because you want it. They got you to believe you want it. You need it. You gotta have it. You didn't think this on your own. They taught you to think it from when you were growing up as a child. And then you believed it. Without question. After all what history has taught us in school before they started changing it all. While I was in high school. Changing the history books. Putting in lies, propaganda, and gaslighting. It's gaslighting. That's all government is. We're here to protect the American people, but we need you to join us to help protect you. Why? You're supposed to be able to gather up all the people you need from somewhere else that would want to work for you to protect the American people. If you need the American people to protect the American people, we don't need them. We can protect ourselves. It's a utopia. It's imagined up, and then you're tricked into it with spells, word spells, sentence spells. It don't matter. They got a spell on you. And you're theirs to do what they want. I've got a spell on you. And I'm going to make you mine. The spell of peace, safety, and not freedom. Liberty from freedom. That's what it is. Satanistic liberty from freedom. Because under liberty, you're controlled. Under freedom, you're just free. There is no controller. Y'all got it wrong. They gaslighted you, and they lied to you, and filled you full of BS. And you sit here still slurp it up. Feed that BS to me. I'll drink it all down. Love it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Bye.